Good morning, friends. Anne here. Got my cup of coffee, got the Word of God, and today's reading is from Acts chapter 9, verses 36 through 43. Friends, this is a beautiful story about a woman who left a legacy. So let's read it. There was a believer in Joppa named Tabitha, which in Greek is Dorcas. She was always doing kind things for others and helping the poor. About this time, she became ill and died. Her body was washed for burial and laid in an upstairs room. But the believers had heard that Peter was nearby at Lydda, so they sent 2 men to beg him, "Please come as soon as possible." So Peter returned with them, and as soon as he arrived, they took him to the upstairs room. The room was filled with widows who were weeping and showing him the coats and other clothes Dorcas had made for them. But Peter asked them all to leave the room, and he knelt and prayed. Turning to the body, he said, "Get up, Tabitha." And she opened her eyes. When she saw Peter, she sat up. He gave her his hand and helped her up. Then he called in the widows and all the believers, and he presented her to them alive. The news spread through the whole town, and many believed in the Lord. And Peter stayed a long time in Joppa, living with Simon, a tanner of hides. Friends, obviously there is this amazing and beautiful miracle that is happening in this passage. But the thing that I really noticed today was how Dorcas, Tabitha, was missed after she was gone. Notice the legacy that people were acknowledging that she had left behind. It says, the room was filled with widows who were weeping and showing him the coats and other clothes Dorcas had made for them. Friends, Dorcas left a legacy of care, a legacy of kindness. She left a legacy of compassion, of generosity. You can see this in the way that people reacted to her death. And as I was thinking about this passage, I began to think, to leave a legacy tomorrow, we must live a legacy today. Friends, in order for us to one day be remembered like Dorcas was remembered, with kind words and with mourning and with just a remembrance of all that we had done and lived in our lifetime, we have got to live that legacy today. If we want to be remembered for kindness and compassion, we need to live kindness and compassion today. If we want to be remembered for our generosity like Dorcas was, we've got to live a generous life today. In order to leave a legacy tomorrow, live a legacy today. Have a good day.